Good afternoon. And can you all hear me? If so, can you just give a thumbs up or a wave, please? Great. All right. Are we expecting anyone else, or is this everyone we anticipate participating today?
Yes,
Judge,
Your Honor. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Steve.
my client, Ms. Sage, is should be attempting as we speak to log in.
All right. I will keep an eye on the waiting room, and then we'll get started when she logs in.
She was logged in with Judge Matthews, so I'm sure it'll just be a matter of time.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to get on the phone with her and help her find the link. I'll be right back.
Counsel, were you able to get a hold of her or no?
She's almost there. I'm sorry. We're getting,
No problem.
all right.
The clerk's not here yet anyway, so I don't have the file itself. I was able to print out the motion, but I don't have the whole file.
She should be there for you.
Joining right now. All right.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Couple preliminary matters. I'm sure that Judge Matthews gave you a similar advisal, but I'm going to do so as well. This is a court proceeding over the Zoom platform. Obviously, everybody's aware of that since you are sitting in the Zoom meeting right now. Please make sure your name is visible on the screen. I think almost everybody has. Counsel, you're designated as Steve right now. Can I get your last name, please?
It's Shebar, Shebar. And at some point, I'll figure out how to fix that.
No, actually, I think I posted in the chat function how to do it. If not, I will do it again. That's how you do it. Sorry, I just didn't have the file with your appearance in it. Otherwise, I would have just looked at that. I will ask that everyone please keep your microphone muted unless you are the one speaking. Video or audio recording of this proceeding by any party through any device or format is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply with this admonishment may result in the imposition of sanctions or in a finding of contempt. This is also true for those people accessing this session through YouTube. Just so you're aware, in order to keep the courts open to the public, this is being live streamed on YouTube. Although live stream, I've been told, is not completely accurate. It actually remains there until I go back in after the proceeding to delete it. But again, recording of this is prohibited. So the clerk's not here. I don't have a file. I have been able to print out a copy of the respondent's motion to reconsider the April 30th order and for other relief. So I guess my first question, Mr. Shebar, is, are you asking for time to be able to file a response to this? And you're muted right now. Sorry.
If I may, what I would like to do, if it's okay, is I'd like to address this motion orally today. And if the court is inclined to consider it further, then I would like to submit an opposition and an affidavit of Ms. Sage.
Normally it's kind of one or the other. If you want to proceed, we can. If it's, if you want to proceed, we can. If you want to respond in writing, you can. Normally it's one or the other, not let's go orally. And then if it looks like I'm losing, I want some time to respond.
Well, okay, fair enough, Your Honor. My feeling is he hasn't met the threshold for Your Honor to even consider, to make the reconsider and then on reconsideration make the determination. However, I understand Your Honor's point, and I would prefer to submit something. I don't need much time. I'm almost ready to submit. So
okay.
I submitted by Friday, actually.
Okay. What I could do then, if it works for the parties, and I don't think it'd be necessary, Mr. Rudnick, to do a reply brief unless you have a strong feeling otherwise.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. So
I will, in fairness though, Judge, at this point, I will say we are going to seek affirmative relief through a cross motion because there have been additional compensable damages created by Mr. Martin since the hearing.
Okay. Without getting into deciding anything, I mean, obviously both you gentlemen are aware that the scope of the order of protection is limited, and if there are significant other requests beyond really what I was looking at the order of protection, there are other actions that can be brought by either side. I'm not suggesting that anybody should or will want to, but the order of protection is relatively limited in scope. So I know you said Friday. I'll give you 7 days to file a response, and then what is your schedule looking like the morning of the 22nd, 23rd, 24th? I'm not 100% certain I'll have a clerk available, but I think I should be able to find one.
I'm available the morning of the 24th. I have other matters scheduled on the 22nd and 23rd. However, with the new Zoom system for everybody, we could try to make it work. I can't guarantee you exactly, I'd be able to start at 9.
Okay, I mean, I can set it later in the morning. I can do 10, 11 those days as well. But if the 24th is open and works for Mr. Shebar, we can do it then as well.
Yes, I mean, I'd prefer it as soon as possible. If Mr. Rudnick is not available before the 24th, that's fine. I'm available any time, any day on the 22nd, 23rd, or 24th, but the earliest possible is best for me and my client.
Mr. Rudnick, it's up to you. I'm fine doing the 24th, but if you have later in those mornings that you prefer, that's fine also.
If we can keep the 24th only because I have matters scheduled in the morning and afternoon, and I just don't know scheduling wise how that's going to work.
Okay, so 7 days for the petitioner to respond to the motion to reconsider. And obviously, I'm going to strongly encourage the parties, based on my review of the motion, there seems to be quite a few items that I'm hopeful the parties can try and resolve themselves. Obviously, I know based on the motion, the indication is that there's been an attempt, but it's not been successful. But to the extent we can narrow the issues, I'd appreciate it. Okay,
Okay, Your Honor.
anything else?
And that'll be June 24th at 9.
It will be June 24th at 9. I will set it in front of Judge Matthews in his courtroom. My expectation you'll quickly be farmed out to my courtroom Zoom page.
So for the order, we're setting it for T511.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you'll just report there. And if it appears that everything's lined up, I may also just email you a direct link to mine. I think I have both of your emails with it. I'm assuming they're somewhere in your appearance, your filings. I see Mr. Rudnick's. Mr. Shebar, is yours on? Just if you can make sure your email address is on your response, then I might just send you a direct link.
Will do.
Okay. Anything else to address today?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. So I will just do the order on this, and
Okay.
it'll get sent out to you. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Take care.